Park is on the Wirral in New Brighton, just further down the Mersey from Perch Rock. Parking to Vale Park is on Magazine Lane at the bottom, just before the promenade, and from there you can then walk down across the promenade, and there's two access points. One, some steps just in front of the road, shown here, and then to the side there is a slipway which you can go down, and then via either of these points you have access to the full beach, best fished 3 hours before low tide. Well, it's just gone 6 o'clock. I'm at Vale Park today to make a change. I'm the only one out, so I've got the whole beach to myself. Low tide is at 10 to 9, so I will be fishing into a bit of lightness. I've put both rods out. I've got one with the multiplier. My casting special has got a running up and over with a dongle 6/0 Sakuma circle hook with a braid, a hair rig really, and then on my other rod with the Shimano Power Aero with braid, I just got my traditional up and over pennel with 4/0. I think it's got a chino 4/0 chino at the top and a 4/0 Sakuma mant at the bottom. So give it a good go on the dongle today. More confident on it on a up and over rig rather than a pulley dropper. So I'll come back to you if anything exciting happens. Well, that's it. First cast on the normal standard up and over, or pennel up and over, and a nice fight there for a nice Thornback Ray. Not already decent size, but again put up a good fight. I was quite pleased with that. I thought it might have been bigger. Very, very spiky, I have to say. I'll go and get this back, and I'll make a comment about how I'm holding this ray. I'll just go and put it back. Yesterday, oh no, sorry, Thursday evening, I made a comment, rightly or wrongly, on about two local anglers to the Wirrals, pictures of them holding rays for the photos. They were holding them, the backs, as in the spine side, with their fingers in the mouth outwards, which is a standard way a lot of people take the photographs with the rays. Whether it's the best way or not, I'm not sure. I'm going to put, after this, the Shark Trust's way they recommend you hold rays. See, I've been as guilty as anybody of used to hold them up like that by the nose for the photographs. May not be the best way. I'm going to try and improve my fish care. I was brought up as a fisherman's son. My dad was a commercial fisherman out of Holyhead, and I was brought up poor fish care. And there's a lad at work, Andy, who's a carp angler, who regularly criticises my videos for the poor handling of fish, of throwing dogfish off rocks into the water, where the carp community take extremely good care of their fish, and it's maybe something we as sea anglers should really follow and improve our care. Now that one on the pennel was hooked on the chino hook on the top, so it came out nice. We designed the dongle rig, and this is why I'm persevering with it, is probably a far friendlier fish catching method than on a pennel rig, because the chances with pennel rig is of a deep hooked one, and what the chances the fish survives that, I don't know, compared to circle hook is designed to go in, turn round and hook in the scissors in the mouth, and it's far easier. So quite open to any criticism of my handling of fish. Put any comments you want down there, I'll take them as constructive criticism, and I'm willing to learn and improve. Well, on the dongle rig, a 34cm whiting, so that'll come home with me for the dog's tea. She loves fish, but it just shows that that was lit fantastically. As you can see, the hole when it went in on the circle hook, but just show you that's a 6/0 circle hook, and that's not a massive fish at all. So yeah, okay, gives me a bit of confidence that the dongle rig works on that up and over. So this is my latest version of the dongle. So it's an up and over running rig. So start with a power swivel at the top, then we have the Trident hangover SRT spring that comes down then to the Trident, I think it's called Dynaform, I don't know, for like a running ledger. Another power swivel, then to the dongle, which you can see then it's a 300-pound braid with a loop in it, Sakuma 6/0 circle hook, and at the bottom there, this is the different. I've put a Trident kicker, I can keep swinging, for loop rather than the roto clip. It works better with that. So that's what I'm using. So you can see it's about 3 foot, 3 foot long, and you can, that's the running part. So that's what I'm going to keep trying on the rays when I do fish rays. Well, I just got a ray on the dongle rig, and I just thought I'd show lovely in the scissors. Great little fight on a small one. So let me just get this unhooked, because they don't like being on the back. Well, there you go, as you can see, that was on the dongle rig. Great. It's only small. That was a fantastic fight on it. Really makes a difference when the fish is hooked in the scissors fighting, then if it's belly hooked, when it's deep hooked, or whatever. But that was a really good fight. So I'll go and put this one back. Hey, look, that's 2 rays and a whiting. That's I think it's about 7:15 now, so I'm not doing too bad. I'm only casting twice on each rod, so 3 fish. Quite enjoying it. This is only my 2nd time at Vale Park, and I'd blanked the previous time. So yeah, I'll get this one back. So on the traditional up and over pennel, small whiting. See if it'll go back. Well, it's 20 to 8 now. It's a bit of a miserable day now. I can see there's another angler down by the groin down there, so you can see the cranes there of that opposite perch rock. Like one of those, you can see those red lights. I think that's where Everton football grounds new stadium's going to be, or Everton Football Club's new stadium's going to be. And then there's the towers of Liverpool city centre over there. It is a right miserable day now, but not bad. Had 2 Thornback Rays, 2 whiting. I did have a doggy that fell off as it was just coming to the shore, so I was pleased about that. Did the decent thing. Well, another one on the dongle rig. Wow, this one is, it seems to be extremely thorny off Vale Park today. Got some vicious thorns on that. Truly earning the name Thornback Ray. Yeah, that was the 2 I've had on the dongle rig, or the hair rig as it really is. The fights have been absolutely phenomenal. Again, that was right in the scissors, great fight on that female. I'll get it back. Yeah, looks like hopefully I've cracked it using this dongle, which I'd certainly carry on using for rays now. No deep hooking. Well, the dreaded Mersey, another dogfish. Get this one back in. I might swap over to dongle for the last hour and a half on the other rod now. Get this one back. Well, after swapping over to the hair rig on the other rod, on the fixed ball one, I bite straight away another Thornback Ray. This one I had a 4-0 circle hook on that one, but did the business straight in the scissors of the mouth. Yeah, made up with that. Only a small one, but gave it, the fight seems to be far better when they are cleanly hooked like that in the scissors than anywhere else, I have to say. So that's the 4th day. I'm gonna put this one back. Well, it's just gone 8:30. It's about 20 minutes or so before low tide. Another doggy, but it was on the 4-0 circle hook on the new dongle or hair rig I'd put on, so it's dead easy to get out because it was just scissor hooked. Throws up. Right, let's go and get this best back. The other rod, the 6-0 circle hook, another doggy. Not deep hooking them though with this hair rig method. A nice one spewing up on me. I'll go and get this one back. Not a bad session. I think I've had 3 of these, 2 whiting, 4 rays. I think it's been basically a cast. So yeah, it's coming up to low tide. Whether these are coming on the feed now because I've had these back to back because it's slack of water, I don't know. I'm probably only going to give it half an hour, 45 minutes tops, because it's right miserable now. The wind's picking up, it's pouring down, but hey, it's enjoyable. Gotta get out. On the 4-0 dongle hook, a doggy, another Mersey. I'll probably put one more bait on that. Give it another bait, and that'll probably be it. Reel in the other one, put a new bait on, and that'll be the last cast. Get this one back in. It's a right miserable day now. We want to come out in the pouring rain, eh? Well, it's 20 past 9 now, so the flood's on its started. I've just cast in a new bait each on each rod. That'll be the last one, because I'm soaked through. The rain has eased off a bit. And that's it. Not been a bad morning of fishing. Got plenty of fish. It was 4 rays, several dogfish, 2 whiting. The main thing is I've got a rig that I'm happy with and confident with to use the hair rig dongle on, so quite pleased about that. Even with the dogfish that have been caught, they haven't been deeply hooked, they've been caught nicely. I have caught more with the 4-0, so I'll have to see whether I use 4-0 or 6-0 hooks with it. Yeah, it's a positive morning. If I don't come back to it, means I've not caught anything with these last casts. And if that is it, thank you for watching if you've made it this far.